Breaking news coming in, viewers, at this point in time that security forces have launched a major search operation after suspected terrorist movement was spotted in Udhampur. The suspected terrorists were seen in the Marlog, Lodra area of Basantgarh. Local village defense guards spotted 2 to 3 suspected terrorists, and the Indian Army, the Special Operations Group, that's the SOG, and the CRPF have jointly launched a large-scale operation in Udhampur. The security forces have launched a search operation over suspected terrorist movement in Udhampur. That is the latest coming in. And with that, the multiple SOPs are put in place. And this has been conducted by the police, the CRPF, as well as the SOG. Gursimran joins me on the phone line for more. Gursimran, take us through the latest coming in as far as the security forces launching a major search operations in Udhampur.
Yes, as we speak, massive search operations are currently underway in the Udhampur. This is based on a specific intelligence input. It is in the Marlog, Lodra area where 3 suspected terrorists were seen yesterday by the village defense group members, after which a large-scale anti-terror operation has been launched. This is the same area where 2 top commanders of Jammu general areas, they were neutralized by the Jammu and Kashmir police in a joint operation with the CRPF and the Indian Army. Now, as we speak, the large-scale combing operations are underway in the area. The security forces are The security forces are trying to ensure that these Pakistani terrorists are neutralized at an earliest. We are told that these terrorists are of the Jaish-e-Mohammed group and have been active in the area for more than a couple of years. This is a part of a larger group that had Niku. Usman has already been killed, and one other associate of them has also been neutralized in the operations. But there is a still possibility that Niku, along with another group of foreign terrorists, is still operating in the area. Niku is a local terrorist who had gone to Pakistan for training and have returned in 2022-23. And since then, he has been carrying out attacks on the security forces, orchestrating attacks and planning this entire conspiracy against the civilians and security forces. Now, after getting the input regarding the movement of 3 terrorists in the area by the village defense group members, the Jammu and Kashmir police and the security forces, they have gone all out against these inputs, and they are carrying out a large-scale search operations in the area. This comes even at a time when we have seen that the senior-most commanders of the Indian Army, including the Northern Army commander and the 16th Corps commander, they have visited the Basantgarh as well as Kishtwar, where Operation Trashiwan is continuing for more than a month's time, where 1 terrorist, Adil, has been neutralized, while 2 or 3, including Saifullah, are still believed to be active in the area.
That's right, Gursimran, also for the fact that there are multiple search operations also going on, I believe, because at this point in time, our army and, of course, the Jammu and Kashmir police are on continuous monitoring of the situation in order to secure the border and, of course, eliminate any possible infiltration or terrorist movements.
Yes, you have rightly mentioned, we are speaking at a time when an infiltration bid of Lashkar-e-Toiba terrorists has been foiled. Just yesterday evening, it is in the Sundarbani sector, where a group of 2 to 3 Lashkar terrorists, they were attempting to sneak in into the Indian territory. That attempt has been foiled. So the overall vigil remains to be on the alert, reason being that not only the Pakistani terrorists that are trying to sneak in into the Indian territory from line of control or international border, they are on the radar, but also those who are operating in the hinterland continues to be a much larger, much bigger challenge for the security forces. Because these terrorists, they are well aware of the dynamics of the area. They know where their overground worker is, where natural hideout is, and they are operating from the hinterland, which makes it really very challenging for the security forces. Now, as we speak, the large-scale operations are underway to neutralize them.
Okay, Gursimran, thank you for joining us and giving us those details on that story.